Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Comics and Crypto, your source for everything collectible. Today, we are going to break down the Villain Vault mystery case that's dropping on Fanable tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. What's up, Spencer? Yo, buddy.
Good buddy. Good to see you, man. How are you?
Happy Hump Day.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, there we go. First, we want to talk about our giveaway. We have partnered with Candy Digital to give away 5 packs. So the individual packs of each comic that's dropping this week. There's Superman, Metamorpho, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and Lex Luthor. So there's each pack contains one variant. They're dropping each day, Monday through Friday. We're giving away one of each to 5 lucky winners. So make sure you get involved by going to our Twitter account, going to the top of our Twitter page. It's pinned to the top. Actually, no, it's not anymore. I'll retweet it. Go to the link in the details. That's what you should do. I just realized we just posted a review. So we were really inspired by Superman. It turned out to be even better than we could have hoped for. So we wrote a little review on it, and it did well. I was actually really shocked how well it took off. Like, what the heck is going on? I don't know. I must have hit that algo.
Somehow it hit. I mean, your writing was great on the post, so that's probably why.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. So I was stoked to see the response for that. I was very nervous about going in the movie. You know, I was very nervous about it. I wasn't sure how it was going to do, and man, James Gunn crushed it.
Yeah, I just saw it last night. It was great.
We did. Oh, good. Oh, so you feel the same way? Yeah, good.
Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. It's really fun.
Yeah. It was just it just felt like a good like a full good movie. Like everything just kind of wrapped up nicely, and it was like I don't know. Like I feel like some of these Marvel movies or TV shows, they like focus too much on the cliffhanger, or like what comes next. Like they don't all feel like full complete stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciated that on this one.
Absolutely, and something that I do love to hear. A lot of people have said it was too short. It felt too short.
That's it too.
And I appreciate that, because that means it was a successful movie.
Mm-hmm.
Too short doesn't mean bad. It means that it went by so quickly. It's a 2-hour movie.
Yeah. People are left wanting more.
It was just a really good content, great characters, great arcs. It was fun. Wow, that was hard to say. Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was a great villain. This is probably one of the best Lex Luthors we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, man. Going back to the original, Gene Hackman.
That was great.
Hulk crushed it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone crushed it. I think so. Obviously, I was very impressed with Crypto.
Yeah.
Crypto's show.
Of course.
In the scenes that he was in. But I think that one of the most underrated characters, but everyone's talking about, is Mr. Terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere.
Agreed. Yeah.
It's a fan favorite.
Of course. Well, yeah. I mean, he came to help when nobody else did. So.
Yeah. Exactly. What a homie.
Also, he's just like so fucking badass, just all the technology and yeah.
100%. Give a shout out to Chris. What's up, Chris? Yes. 20, man. Yeah, I totally agree. It was a fun movie. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. I'm very excited for what James Gunn is building in the DCU. So very exciting times, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It validates everything that we've been talking about as well. I don't want to go too off the track. We have a focused topic today, but DC undervalued, very much so. Bounties. So we've been a little quiet on bounties, and then Vivi released a couple collectibles that we were really took our eye. We got really interested in these. So this one is The Lion King. We have a $750 bounty out for the 1994 mint, which is the year that the film and also this comic came out. It's interesting because this comic is an interpretation of the original that came out in 1994. So if you search Lion King 1994 comic, it's actually not the same covers. The covers are different. I'm not sure why they tweaked them or made them different, but they are. But they're a representation of the 1994 comic that was released. So we have a $750 bounty out for it. However, Randy Chavez countered our bounty for $1,000. So we haven't decided if we're going to counter that yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to see that. Let's go, Randy.
Yeah. Come on. No hard feelings if you want more money and go to Randy.
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, too, That's what this is all about. You know, we're doing these bounties for fun. We're not trying to monopolize. If somebody wants to counter us with a bounty, do it. We encourage it. We want to see that. It makes it fun. It makes it fun. So, yeah, Randy really wants it. So now what they know. Heroes Be Damned. This is a recent successful Kickstarter campaign from 24/7 Comics. We actually got involved in that Kickstarter as well, so we're really excited to not only get the physicals, but also a 247 gold variant edition that's going to be released to only the people that got involved with the Kickstarter campaign. So huge shout out to 24/7 Comics. If you're not following them, make sure to do so. This comic is dropping on Friday, July 18th at 10 a.m. PST. And by the way, The Lion King is dropping on Friday as well at 8 a.m. PST. Nice. I mention that. This total collection is only 666 mints, which is really cool considering the theme of the actual comic itself. Heroes Be Damned. So we're putting a $666 bounty out for this mint number. It's the last mint number and also the number representing the beast. According to the biblical tense. Super cool comic, man. I'm really excited for this. And on top of that, this is actually bananas. Yeah. So, yeah, Bill Sienkiewicz, he did the cover for this. I don't know if you guys know who he is. If you don't, you should definitely look at his work because he's one of the best Marvel artists ever. I'm one of the best artists ever.
I'm not going to be able to get to my Moon Knight in time. It's up there. It's up there. But
he's created some of the most classic Moon Knight covers, and he's just an absolute legend in the comic book industry. And I didn't realize that he got involved in this comic.
I didn't either.
That is so cool. What's crazy too is that the secret rare cover of his only has 29 editions, guys.
Super scarce. This is going to be a really, really hard one to get.
I can't see the floor going under 200, 300 on this one.
I think so too. Yeah.
Deservedly so. Beautiful cover. Created by one of the biggest artists ever for Marvel. Super awesome, guys. So I recommend going for this one for sure.
Yeah.
Only 666 editions. And again, if you land 666, let us know. We would love to buy it from you. And we just announced this today. We're doing another bounty for the Winter Soldier. Spencer, have you seen these collectibles? Have you dived deep into these yet?
I've looked at them. I wouldn't say I've dived deep, but I've kind of just like briefly seen the announcements and gone through. Yeah.
I am very impressed with these models. They look incredible. Probably some of the best yet. And I've been saying that every drop. This is a very impressive collectible and entire series. Just quality. Very impressive. So this 1941 represents the last mint number for the commons. It's the highest edition for variant collection. And also the year of Captain America #1 release, which contains the first appearance of Bucky Barnes. So, 1941, we have a bounty out for $1,000. If you land this collectible, let us know. We would love to purchase it from you. All right, on to today's topic, Vault Villains mystery case dropping tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. There are 100 cases total at $89 per case. Now, remember, guys, you get 90% of the fair market value of your comic instantly from a buyback offer from Fanable. However, if your comic's worth under $45, they're going to honor that and give you a guaranteed $45 buyback offer, which means basically you're guaranteed 50% of the money that you spent on your case. That basically means you get 50% back guaranteed. That's amazing.
And you have 7 days to decide whether you want to see that offer.
You have 7 days to decide. I mean, I think if your comic's worth less than $45, it's a no-brainer. However, you have 7 days to decide, which is great.
Yep.
So there are 2 mystery cases per person for the first 10 minutes, and then after that, there's no limit. I anticipate this is probably going to sell pretty quickly.
I think so too. Yeah.
Let's look at the case.
I also really love the case. The art is really great on this one.
Huge shout out to Impossible Brief. That is a freaking stellar case. Again, they continue to crush it. The atmosphere around it as well is really badass. I love Actually, I just got these glasses. These Joker around. I'm going to rep these for Comic-Con. Super cool. But yeah, huge shout out to Impossible Brief for creating this amazing case. People are going to definitely want to collect these.
Yeah. I'm excited to pick one up.
So let's dive into the chasers. First up, we have Jock's Detective Comics 880. This is arguably his most well-known cover. If you ever go to his Comic-Con booths, he has this one up, boom, right in front.
Yeah.
And what's amazing too, guys, that this original cover art just sold a few weeks ago for $288,000. $288,000. Amazing. It's incredible too, because I was talking to Sergi about that. This cover art apparently was up for sale for like $100,000 for a long time, and nobody bought it.
Hmm.
They went up for auction. Boom, $288,000. That just shows that people just probably didn't know it was available, or at least the people who paid $288,000 probably didn't know it was available.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's what makes it tough, right?
Such a cool cover. Yeah,
such a cool cover.
Scott Snyder's story too.
Yeah, exactly. So this comic is a 9.8, is worth $360 or $400, but you get an instant buyback offer of 90%, which is $360. This might be a tough one to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Iron Fist number 14, CGC 8.5. This is the first appearance of Sabretooth, one of the most iconic villains in Marvel history. This comic, as an 8.5 grade, is valued at $425 with an instant buyback offer of $383.
We've had this drop on VV, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So opportunity to match your digital with the physical.
Yeah, definitely. We've gotten on VV this comic and also digital collectibles of Sabretooth as well.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Monster Key, one of my favorite covers of all time. We have X-Men number 12, CGC 5.0, first appearance of the Juggernaut. This comic is absolute fire. I love this comic so much. I wish we did our bounties back then.
I know.
Oopsie boopsie.
Didn't think of it.
This is easily one of the coolest villain covers of all time, in my opinion. That is so badass. It really just represents the intensity of Juggernaut and what the X-Men are up against. And he's an absolute monster. I mean, he was in Deadpool 2. I think that was a great interpretation of him. There was no holding back. They've had him in previous X-Men films, but he was definitely candy coated. Mm-hmm. So this comic is valued at $650 with an instant buyback offered by Fanable for $585. Very cool. Next up, we have Batman 181. This is the first appearance of Poison Ivy. This comic is also available on Candy Digital. Still have some of the packs sealed. Another very iconic DC cover of arguably one of the best villains of all time. Very excited to see here coming to the DCU as well. I think that's inevitable. This comic is as a 5.5 grade. Is valued at $825 with an instant buyback offer of $743. Super cool.
Yeah.
Skills. That's awesome. I love the back. Is it action figures and toys? Yeah. That's awesome. Pre-Hot Wheels. That's awesome. And for the Grail Chaser, very fitting.
What a grail.
Yeah, Batman Adventures number 12. This is the first appearance of Harley Quinn, which is probably she's probably one of the most popular villains in DC now, especially since we see Margot Robbie represent her. She absolutely crushed it. She's going to be in continue to play her character in James Gunn's DC universe because we saw her in Suicide Squad. Mm-hmm. So it's easy to presume that she's going to continue her character. And deservedly so. As a 9.8 grade, this comic is valued at $1,500 with an instant buyback offer of $1,350. I think this comic at its all-time high was around like $2,000 to $3,000. I think probably this comic is definitely very popular and very sought after for collectors. So best of luck, guys, on that.
Yeah.
So again, the drops tomorrow, July 17th at 11 a.m. PST, 2 p.m. EST. Let's go through some of the other comics. The first thing I noticed at the very bottom, look at all these Alex Ross covers.
Oh, that's epic.
Isn't that epic?
I got the whole run. Jeez.
I want to take a moment real quick before we dive deep into these comics. I really feel on this drop the Fanable team putting so much attention to detail and being able to make so many different comics work in this drop.
Mhm.
Right, guys, it's tough because they have a certain budget they have to work with, and to accommodate, create really cool covers and create a variety of covers that collectors will be interested in is no easy task. So huge shout out to the Fanable team for orchestrating probably, in my opinion, one of my favorite drops so far.
Yeah.
Really well balanced. And what's really fun about this one too, like just look at all these covers. It's fun because it feels like you're getting kind of like trading card packs, right? Or cards out of a pack. Like, which villain are you gonna get? And they're all Alex Ross covers. That's so cool. Which one's your favorite, Spencer?
Oh, I don't know.
I think Mephisto is really cool.
Mephisto one's cool.
I mean, you got Venom right here. That's epic.
Keep scrolling.
Kang's awesome.
Oh yeah, the Kang one is pretty sick. The Thanos one is cool.
Thanos, Kingpin.
I don't know. They're all really cool. That's tough.
Doc Ock. Oh, it's still going. Got Black Cat, Juggernaut, the Lizard.
I don't think I even knew that half these covers existed. I
Yeah, these are awesome.
Is it like a special series?
I believe so. Yeah, it came out. I remember seeing these. I think it came out a couple of years ago. Yeah, 2023. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the recent covers, all 9/8s, by the way.
Yeah,
They're all 9/8s. That is so sick. That is so cool, guys.
I call it all Alex Ross collectors. This is your drop.
Yeah, that's amazing. Got some awesome Joker covers and Venom covers. Yeah, okay. We even got G.I. Joe in here as well.
Can't say I know any G.I. Joe villains.
That's awesome. Galactus, the origin. Very excited for Fantastic Four. I'm hearing very positive things about the movie, which I was very, very nervous about it. I was very optimistic about Superman, but Fantastic Four I was very nervous about. I heard a review from someone so if you ever watch Everything Always, it's a wonderful content channel. This guy breaks down Marvel speculation and insider news, and he broke down an article review of apparently in Portugal they did a 30-minute screening, and whoever did the review did a phenomenal job breaking it down without revealing anything. And even he commented on it. He's like, whoever wrote this, A+ to you, because you gave us so much excitement and such a well-detailed breakdown without revealing anything or spoiling anything. I thought that was really impressive. But I've become very optimistic now about the movie. I'm super excited.
We'll see. I'm not trying to get my hopes up, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, stoked to see it at Comic-Con though. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, exactly. We got a ton of bangers. Got Scotty Young cover right here. Recognize that artwork. Beautiful. Oh, that's cool. We got a Detective Comics 140 FA Riddler. This is, of course, a facsimile. There are new 9/8s in existence.
Yeah.
An awesome facsimile cover of one of the coolest covers in DC Comics history. Got a lot of really cool covers. We got Bane on here, more Venom. Fantastic. Got some signed comics as well. Nice. Yeah, this is a classic cover right here. Venom, Lethal Protector #1. This is a Sam De La Rosa cover. You ever go to his booth as well? He has this one front and center, very similar to Jock and AC 880. This is probably one of the most popular covers ever as well. Jeez, actually crushed this one. Look at that! Wow, is that Alex Ross?
Yeah, it's got to be right.
Yeah, that's got to be Alex Ross. Yeah, Alex Ross cover. That is freaking awesome. Look at that. Wow.
Sick Joker cover.
So sick. Amazing. So happy that they threw this one in here. I was very curious if they're going to throw this one in here. And if you guys don't know this one, this is The Killing Joke. This is an original, 1988. This is a 9.8 issue graded issue of arguably one of the most, how do I describe it? Controversial graphic novels of all time. Very dark. This went in a very dark direction than DC usually goes towards. I mean, I don't want to go into details, but it's pretty messed up. It's very, very, very messed up, and they took a huge risk creating this graphic novel, and it's become one of the most iconic by far. This comic also dropped on Candy Digital as well, so if you want to own that digital format, you can match your digital with your physical. Thanos 13, the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. This comic was one of the originals that dropped on VV as well, and this comic is signed by Donny Cates.
Sick.
Yeah, super cool. I still remember the time that we met him in person. Do you remember that?
I was going to say, yeah, he really loved digital collectibles.
Oh, it was so funny. We asked him to sign one of the comics on our iPad. And he's like, "What? You want me to sign your iPad?" No, just digitally, just with your finger, just sign it. And he was giving us the hardest time about it. He was so frustrated. That was nice of them not to charge us though for it.
It was nice. It was very nice of him. But he was also like, "What is this shit?"
Yeah, he said, "What are we doing here?" I wonder if his opinion's changed on it.
Maybe. It's been a couple years now.
Yeah. I think as long as they're getting some type of residuals for these things, I think they'll probably care more. But until then,
I don't know if they are.
Yeah, it's tough to say. It's tough to say. But this is a very cool cover, and it's awesome that it's signed by one of the legends. Easily one of the most popular writers right now, for sure. Then, of course, we have the Chasers that we just broke down, and the Grail, $1,500 comic. Someone's about to turn an $89 pack into a $1,500 comic. Real excited for someone. Make sure, guys, to definitely let us know what you get. Tweet it out. Tweet it out. Share with the community. Tag us. Tag Fanable. Really excited to see what y'all get. And again, big shout out to Fanable, man. They really crushed this one. This is a very, I see the, having gone through the process, Spencer, you and I both have gone through the process. We know how difficult it is.
We've built these creations, yeah.
Yeah, we built the first one that was public. So we went through this process. Like, you have a certain budget, and you have to really think about what you're going to find and drop that all fits within the budget. You got to have a chaser, and you have a grail. And then even the comics that aren't worth as much as the chasers and grails, you still want to make sure that they have some substance, right? That connect with people. And they did a great job with that. Really good job. So huge shout out to the Fanable team. Congratulations on this. I think this is going to do very, very well.
Yeah, and I think the case itself is going to be super collectible just because it's the art is so cool on this one.
Yeah, 100% agree. And again, this comic drops tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST, 2 p.m. EST. Good luck, guys. Good luck on this drop. And make sure, if you land any of those collectibles on VV, let us know. We're very interested in buying them.
Yes.
And of course, shout out to our sponsor, Fanable. Very excited for this drop. Best of luck, everybody. And if you haven't done so, make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.